Hello there, welcome back to some more Triangle Strategy. In the last episode we found this bar after winning the tournament one battle, then getting our ass handed to us by Ser Maxwell. Now we're going to pick between going to two different places, but we've got to convene with the group. I already know where I want to go, but we'll see. Welcome, make yourself at home. Basic training. Proficiency in melee combat will prove key to victory. Cut your teeth in small arena before moving on to more advanced trials. Now, do I level up in this stuff? Because if I do, that's really cool. Yeah, I want to go to Hyzante, but maybe there's a reason I want to go to Aesfrost instead. Decimate the enemy forces, lose all allied forces. My ideal, just so that I can talk about this before I get going and I can't talk anymore, my ideal situation would be to join Hyzante, ally up, and then destroy Aesfrost entirely. But that's just right now. I don't know how Hyzante are. Okay, so there's a limit to the number of units you may deploy in battle. Units over this threshold go into reserves and not participate in battle. Press the X screen to see deployed and reserved units. Units that prove especially helpful battle mark recommended. There's no penalty if you do not employ the recommended units. So the only two people who aren't involved are Evidor and Huet. Anna definitely needs to be here. The healer, the mage definitely need to be here. I kind of feel like instead of Roland we could have Huet for now, because she's only level 2, so we can level her up. Then in terms of stratagems, I'm going to put my mages at the back, always. Yeah, use the D-pad, it's easier. Okay, right, then this looks okay. Alright. Kill the enemy forces and lose all allied forces. Alright, we're getting straight into a battle. Now, I know I said I'd end after every battle, but these to me don't count. I mean like a story battle. Or a side story battle. These basic trainings aren't really the fight I'm talking about.
I will end this.
We always want to attack from a safe zone.
Here I come.
I'm moving up to a relatively safe place.
Defeat is not an option.
Right, I want to get to a point where both of these guys could hit me. Let's delay his attack for next time. If I can hit him. There we go.
I shall try my level best.
Now, of course, I'm not going to actually manage to kill them. Face this
Cool
way.
heads shall prevail.
Right, then stand here. You be in the middle, ready to heal people as and when.
I fight for peace.
Banner's definitely like the main damage dealer that I want to involve. Okay, you're weak to fire. Okay, but I'm going to engage all my enemy attacks like this because I definitely want them to do that. It's good to group your units up besides like the super aggro tank. You want to do all the damage. So like, for example, I'll do 2 attacks from behind.
Allow me. Victory
Which is
is
going to be like
within
double
reach.
crit. And yes, she'll take some heat, but I can heal her.
Here I
so
come.
it's not the end of the world. Right, that's going to attack everyone, so let's not do that. I'd rather just attack from here, I think.
This ends now.
Bonk. Alright,
My pride is my
see leveled
shield.
up. Now I can move to a safe place like here. Now they'll attack, that's fine. Are you going to freeze me? That would be bad. Train effects frozen. Casting an ice attack on a feasible square will freeze it. There are exceptions to this rule. Squares that are frozen reduce the mobility and accuracy of any units standing upon them. Frozen tiles will be marked by
For the
fire.
honor of House Wolford.
I see. Okay. Right, I'm going to go help Anna.
Ha!
Together. Let me
Because if I
heal
don't
your
help
wounds.
them, they're going to be bad times.
Your wounds are healed.
You're
Thank
healed. Always worth doing that. Always
There
worth
is no
juicing that
mercy
particular
on the
apple
battlefield.
for the juicy fruit. Here we go. Right, you bosh this knight.
That seemed to work.
I
Okay.
fight for peace.
Then you scorch the knight, and it will also be hit. I think.
2 ashes.
I guess you have to be next to them to do that. That's okay. Yeah, hit me. Go ahead. Yeah, Frederica is the juiciest target for certain.
I will end this.
Right, now. Let's double attack Nightman.
Sound strike.
Too slow.
And again.
Ha! Victory is within
You've left
reach.
yourself open.
I feel stronger
Beautiful.
already.
To level 4, you're now my highest level
The
unit,
hunt
and
is
will
on.
probably continue to be because of the way I play the game. Let's Blinding Arrow the healthier knight.
Darkness engulfs you. One more. It worked.
Bonk. Okay. The bowman will do what the bowman does. Ow.
Defeat is not an option.
Okay, now 7-0 will kill this man.
This ends here.
Oh,
We win.
well, luckily it doesn't matter because he still killed them. But I guess now that I'm like higher level than them, I'll get basically no experience
Let
for killing
us
them,
pry out their weakness.
which is fine, just worth mentioning. Good
My
then.
turn.
Allow me. That hit the mark.
Oh, yeah, so
I
he's
shall
not
do
getting
what I
4
can.
experience. He's not worth killing. Let's cure Frederica.
Much appreciated.
For those in need, I healed her more because I was already high on health. Yeah, I guess I just smack him in the head.
Ha! We can win this.
Yeah, I'm sure we can.
I will end this.
Anna's going to get even less experience. So let's just lock him in place.
Oh,
Nope. Yeah, so crit isn't guaranteed to hit.
ours.
Okay, so I guess I'll kill you.
This ends now.
Bye bye.
For the honor of House Wolford.
And then I'll hit again with the longsword.
This ends here. Ha
Nice. Okay. Strengthen my convictions. I don't know what in. I guess hitting from behind and stuff. Be a stranger. Here, okay, cool. Now, pincer attack. The enemy troops are divided into 2 regiments. Think carefully about your approach before deploying things or quickly turn south if you become surrounded, so pay attention to enemy positions. Alright. Now this time, this is when I bring Roland and our friend Nightman. I'll try and remember everyone's names. I'm not too good with names, but I'll try. Right, so now Anna, you've done well, but you can't keep getting all the XP
Now,
forever.
to arms.
7-0 should get the experience forever, so that's fine. And then I guess Benedict can sit this one out as well, and we'll get Tank Everdor, that's his name. Gila, Huet. Okay, I'll try and remember everyone's names, but I can't promise it. Usually it's easier when I name them myself. Alright, now then. We'll have a tank. Yeah, this seems okay. 2 attacks and a offensive group over here, defensive group over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them there. And 4 of them here. So, okay. Seems good to me. Right. Begin the battle. We're going to want big flame attacks if we can help it. The pincer attack. The battle is on. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. There's not a lot we can do about this right now.
Oh. Oh.
Charge.
Okay. So remember that if you can hit with the staff, you will do 2 lots of damage to them.
My lance strikes
So
true.
if there's 2 units
Yes.
attacking, you'll be able to hit them pretty easily. But you can't also hit Gila.
Not a chance. This battle is ours.
Okay, so I'd rather stand in a position where I'm not going to get smacked. 83%. I could get a kill though. Okay.
Goodbye.
What have we here?
Alright. Makes sense. Oh, you got my item. You bitch.
For the honor of House Wolford.
Okay, now, Sonora, you come and attack these guys first.
Ha! What have we here? Yes.
Best way, in my opinion, to deal with a pincer attack is just to attack one side very strongly, straight away.
Look to my shield.
And now they're going to make them attack him. This is exactly what I wanted. Gita's nearly dead, but not quite. Right. Cure wounds on yourself.
Allow me.
Okay, then move up here, I guess, and face this way. Sono can take a beating, he's fine. Is that a healer? Oh, yeah, they're their own healer, okay. Scorch is easily going to be best done here,
2 ashes.
because there's 3 people here to hit. And sit here just to block damage.
Damn it! No! This won't be easy.
Okay, Roland, he's hurting, but he's not going to die yet.
It ends here. Yes. Allow me.
As soon as we can do...
For my kith and
Nice
kin.
level. Right, so. Let's stand back here. The Mender will do Mender things. I gave you the HP ring, so you should have HP for literally days. Right, so if I short bow you, and then get to smack, then you're dead. Okay. You're also going to attack at the back, that's fine. My item. What a bitch.
From where shall we strike?
Okay. I'm going to delay the big boss.
I'll make this quick. Leave it to me. Yes.
Now you're going to shoot, that's fine.
Oh,
Come at me.
Okay. I would like to hit you.
Time to die.
Okay. My item.
good.
But I'm better. Okay, right. Let's cure wounds on me again, I guess.
Be at ease.
Roland is a bit weak, but I should be okay as long as I don't get super crit to death. A hit for the weak, but that's okay. I can sit here for a while and take damage. Mender gonna heal the big boy, but he only took like 20 damage, so it's not really worth healing him.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Okay, now, if I scorch you, you will die.
2 ashes.
Mission accomplished as far as I'm concerned. You're going to hit Archer, that's fine. Duet.
Sheer goal.
Alright, now. If I lance you,
Huh. Yes.
hit you like this.
Time to take flight.
Then Huet will go back over here and shoot you, and then Roland will also hit you,
Now.
which works for me.
Defeat
Okay.
is not an option.
Thank you, Windows pop-ups, really appreciate it. Right, anyway, I can go in with Serenoa, and Roland can,
Hurts, don't it?
Everdor can also go and attack these guys.
No! Let
I'm
me
fine.
heal your wounds.
Now then, now I can heal Roland.
Be at ease.
Alright,
Sorry to worry you.
okay,
You won't beat
So-
me.
you can attack again, but this time you'll die.
Time to die. Gotcha. Too slow.
I want to get Roland some XP to level up with,
I
so
will end this.
smack him. Still worth 10 XP. He's running.
For victory.
He's out of here. Roland and Serena are a pretty good team,
Did you see that? Too slow.
so almost dead. I guess you go back here and get this.
This battle is ours.
Good spoils. Right. Archer battle.
This ends now.
He has 1 HP.
Forward.
Okay. So now we're just going to chase after him.
Let me heal your wounds.
Yeah, always cure wounds on whoever's needing to be healed, really.
Be at ease.
Thank you.
It's all XP at the end of the day.
I will end this.
Alright, we can get Scorch back next time. I'm sure, although I'm sure, like
I've been waiting
FF
for
Tactics, they're not really going to be bothered by
My shield.
magic. Priests tend not to be bothered. Now, he's going to have to attack me,
I ain't
which is what I want.
for victory.
Alright. I wonder how this game would do on PC if it existed on PC. I'm sure it would have been better, which is would be cool. Right, let me just delay him even more.
Wait your turn.
See, this counts as a safe zone because he physically can't attack me. That's cool.
Yeah. My pride is my shield.
Okay, you leveled up. Nice.
Let me show you what I've learned.
I could kill you, but I'm not going to. I need to get that item.
I shall do what I can.
And in the meantime, I can heal more.
Your wounds are healed.
You have my gratitude.
Beautiful. Alright.
You won't beat me.
Edador. Normally I would
Lose.
kill you now, but I need to get this item, like I said. Hit me if you want. Right, so his fury has been satiated. Fine.
This battle is ours.
Alright. So now I'm going to let Eredor do the business.
Allow me.
You sit here, then when Eredor gets his go,
take you on.
you come here and then we'll get a double strike.
Time to die.
Oh,
Look
that's fine.
at me learning.
Cool. You love to see it. Alright. So everyone's like up to level 3 at least. Some people at level 4. Don't be a stranger. So if I look at our roster now. Yeah, everyone's 3. Roland is... Eredor's 4. So now it's Benedict who's the least experienced of our group, but everyone's about level 3 or 4, so this will help us get up to the level cap that the missions want us to be at. Okay. Let's get out of here. Right, so there's a red event here. I want to zoom out all the way. Yes, this is true. Okay. Okay, cool. Right. Sereno decides whether this house will make the journey to the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost or the holy state of Hyzante. Let's see what our group has to say. Mostly I'm going to do whatever the wife says.
It seems your first test as Lord has come. 'Tis no small matter either.
Indeed, but I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you where you think we should go and why. State your case before the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry equal weight to mine. Such is the way of House Wolford. As Lord, I shall bear the weight of consequence for the Scales' decision, whatsoever they may be.
You are more serious than usual, my friend.
He understands what it means to be Lord of his house.
Well, I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going to. In secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolford will handle the ponderous negotiations and diplomacy with grace.
Your Highness, you cannot be...
You may stay ashore if you wish, Hyzante.
You know I cannot allow that. If you insist on going, then I shall attend you.
Well then, it would seem the matter is settled.
There is exactly one coin for each of us.
It seems fate has conspired to bring balance to our proceedings.
How curious.
Curious? I see it as a sign that the heavens approve of my joining you.
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Shall we proceed, my lord? One coin, one vote.
Very well. I would hear each of your thoughts on the matter in turn. Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of conviction and illuminate the road ahead.
Okay. Aesfrost or Hyzante? Would that we had the time to visit both. Although I may not have my own token of conviction, it is my duty to lend an ear to their arguments. An honest exchange of opinions will hope lead to a decision that satisfies all who vote. The path of the story will be determined by the consensus of your parties played out through the voting scenes. Each of your allies will cast their vote according to his or her own convictions. As the player, you will be bound by the decision of the majority. Before voting commences, you may attempt to persuade the others to change their minds. Whether or not your attempt succeeds will only be revealed when the votes are cast. The strength of Sono's convictions will affect the chances of success. The key to winning over your party is gathering the necessary information beforehand. That information may not always be found in the same room where the votes are cast. So be active in talking to anyone you meet on your journey. Okay, so 3 people want to travel to Aesfrost, 3 people want to travel to Hyzante, and my wife is one of the ones who want to go to Hyzante, so that means that I'm going to Hyzante. Alright, Hyzante, how you doing?
Lord Serenoa.
Aesfrost soldiers are to be among the strongest in all of Zelia. However, there's only hearsay. I meant to judge them for myself. I wish to visit the holy state of Hyzante. Hyzante has its charms as well, I'm sure. What about it appeals to you, my lord? I wish to see how their touted equality works in practice, for now it is only words to me. Indeed, here for Hyzanteans, the society seems like a paradox. I find it difficult to imagine. I can scarce imagine a way of life not dictated by nobility and birth. Without such a life, I would never have found myself in principle and service. I've never found this pride.
Okay.
Thank you, my lord. I suppose I made some merit in visiting Hyzante. She's deep in thought. Okay, so I've twisted her arm. Hello.
Lord Serenoa.
If Foster Hyzante, it makes a difference to me. Where you go, I shall follow. Still, I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter, my lord. I wish to visit the holy state of Hyzante. They say Hyzante is a nation of salt and sand. Do you have a reason to go there? Here for the treat is equal to discuss imagine so much sand. The other what miracles are performed in the ministry and learn what kind of magic and medicine enables them.
Indeed.
See, I hear the feats performed there beggar belief. Any knowledge we could gain would surely come in handy during times of need. Thank you for sharing, my lord, and now I'll see why you wish to visit Hyzante. Okay, so she's deep in thought too. Hello.
Serenoa.
I've always wondered why I might visit the country where my mother was born. How did she spend her youth? I would very much like to see. So yeah, I'm not interested in converting the people who already want to go to Hyzante. Hello, mate.
Say,
Doubtless Aesfrost will be a close partner in the days ahead. It would be wise to see how they live, don't you think? I want to visit Hyzante, though. What reasons have you want to visit Hyzante? I would be fascinated to see a society where everyone is truly equal. This is true.
certainly.
Indeed, they say Hyzante is a country without kings or nobles. 'Tis hard to imagine. But why imagine what we can see with their own eyes? An interesting proposal. I wonder what everyone else thinks. You give me much to consider, friend. Hello.
Listen, lad.
Can't very well say Hyzante will hold its appeal to me. Sorcery and exile are too clever by half. I'm sure the people of Aesfrost give a warm reception even if they're aware they won't. I want to visit Hyzante, though. Ah, you want to go to Hyzante, do you? Care to tell me why, my lord? Stories of the miracles performed in the Ministry of Medicine have piqued my interest. Such knowledge could help our soldiers and common folk alike.
You're onto something.
Aye, doubtless we could learn from the minds of the Ministry would that we had such gifted healers and mages at our disposal. Might be we could ask them for a book, but I've always been of the mind that best learning is done through doing.
I've made up my
Thank you for sharing your thoughts on the matter, my lord. Okay, I'm ready. And persuasion phase of convince voting? Yes, I'm not going to convince the people who want to go to Hyzante. They already want to go. And my wife is one of the ones who wants to go. And I'm in good graces to try and keep her happy, because, you know, she seems cool.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we journey to the Grand Duchy? Approach the
Sorry.
scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
I pressed A by mistake twice. Where do you want to go, my friend?
You've convinced me.
As you wish, so be it. Hyzante is just as good as Aesfrost. Yeah.
You have my vote.
Where my lord goes, I follow. Hey, Anna, I respect you.
Please forgive
One
me.
day I shall visit Hyzante, but not today. That's okay. I understand.
Forgive me, lad.
I've been wanting to visit Aesfrost for a while. I guess sometimes you can't convince people, and that's fine.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Five people wanted to go to Hyzante, 2 people wanted to go to Aesfrost. That's what
The
we're
way
doing.
forward is decided. We journey to Hyzante.
Yes. But I'm happy either way.
We have decided. We set sail for the holy state of Hyzante.
Let me just turn off auto for a second. Now, what's going to be interesting is when my future wife-to-be says something I just adamantly disagree with. Then what will I do? I think I already know what I'll do, but we'll see.
Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions. I trust in you all.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
Now, I mean, it's a bit churchy. I don't really like churchy, but this true equality stuff seems interesting.
Lord Serenoa, we are honored that you would choose to grace our nation with your presence. That said, I must offer you a warning as well.
Of course.
It may be in Lady Frederica's best interests to remain here in Glenbrook. I fear there may be some complications were she to come to Hyzante.
Huh?
She is half-sister to the Archduke and my betrothed besides. What complications could there possibly be?
None, if I had any say in it. However, the matter is more delicate than that.
Mm-hmm.
Your lady's hair would draw attention. Unfortunately, none of it favorable.
My mother's hair. The pink locks of the Roselle. Mother once told me of how her people fled Hyzante.
Then you know how the Roselle are viewed in our nation. How the gospel of the goddess regards them as sinners.
Yes, I do. But I am from Aesfrost, and I assure you I have committed no sins.
Of course, my lady. Very well then. I will do all in my power to see your visit is a pleasant one.
Thank you. Pray forgive my outburst.
You've no need to apologize. Still, I must ask, are you certain?
I must go. I would see with my own eyes. See where and how my mother and her people suffered.
I can try repatriation. I don't think it's going to work. Whither the river flows is a hard thing for me to say. Whither the river flows. Completed. Save, of course. Alright. So, now we get to do other things for our next fight. I wonder how long this will be. It could be an hour, and I don't care how long it is, really.
By order of King Regna, Serenoa escorts their esteemed guests back home, beyond the forest and over the mountains to a vast, sand-swept land. Before long, a grand wall of stone rises before them. Known as the Goddess's Shield, behind it lies the source, Noselia's only supply of salt. Upon the lake shores of the source towers a giant likeness of the goddess, ever watching over the flourishing city and the palace below. This is the holy state of Hyzante.
If this map is to scale, this is an absolutely gigantic lake. A land of sand and sun.
I had heard tales of the goddess's shield, but its grandeur surpasses even my imagination.
It protected the holy state from both Glenbrook and Aesfrost during the war. None in history have succeeded in breaching it. Do you think you might fare better, Lord Serenoa?
I think penetrating these walls would be nigh impossible.
A most courteous answer. I should have expected as much.
I'd have tried valiantly and ultimately failed.
What's that sound?
Is it a call to prayer? Yeah, looks like it.
Could this be?
Is this the hour of worship I've heard so much about?
Indeed. Hyzantians offer their prayers up to the goddess's statue every day. They thank her for her blessing, for bestowing us with the source, from which all Norsalia's salt is harvested.
To see every citizen pray is astonishing.
The goddess truly is at the center of all Hyzante, just as the stories say.
Even so, are there none who'd use this time of worship to rob their fellow citizens?
There are none so misguided among the goddess's believers.
I don't know that I believe that.
All Hyzantians are guaranteed food, clothing, and shelter. The holy state has done everything in its power to eliminate poverty and ensure equality. As a result, no one envies others or craves riches for selfish reasons.
Certainly if everyone were equal, there would be naught to fight about.
That's also not true, Roland.
But achieving absolute equality is impossible.
The words of an unbeliever. The goddess showers her blessings fairly upon all who follow her teachings.
Before we visit the Hierophant, there is one thing I must tell you about Lady Frederica.
Under normal circumstances, the head of our nation would not permit an audience with one of Rosellan extract.
Okay.
We have explained the circumstances, however, and she has been granted special permission to enter the palace as an envoy.
Mm-hmm.
That said, we would ask that Lady Frederica remain silent before the Holy One.
Silent? Why?
I reiterate that typically she would not be so much as allowed to attend. We ask for your understanding of our creed.
Mm-hmm.
You mean to treat one of Glenbrook's delegates as if she weren't even there?
Prince Roland, you are here in secret. It would not do for you to gainsay another nation's religious creed. I have no objections.
My apologies.
You needn't apologize. Let us do what we came here for.
We appreciate your understanding. Now then, let us show you to the palace.
Yes, this is like, not even institutional, just like worldwide racism against people with, like, these people from this bloodline. It's pretty fucked up. I'm going to speak out about it if I get the chance.
That is where the Hierophant resides.
The Hierophant imparts us with the goddess's divine messages. None are allowed to look upon the Holy One's face. None save Minister Edor, who conveys their divine words to us.
Pardon our intrusion. Lord Serenoa Wolford of Glenbrook has escorted us home on behalf of King Regna.
The Hierophant speaks to you. Serenoa Wolford, we thank you for your gracious gesture. We are overjoyed and humbled that you have chosen to grace our nation with your presence.
I am unworthy of such high praise, but honored nonetheless.
House Wolford and Hyzante have shared a deep bond ever since the Sultan War. On behalf of the Saintly Seven, it is my wish that our friendship will be as strong as it was with your Lord Father.
But of course, I strive to one day measure up to his greatness.
Just going to talk again. So there's 6 of them here at the Saintly Seven. Is the Hierophant the 7th? And also, I don't like the Wizard of Oz situation, the man behind the curtain. It's something about it makes it feel like it's not real. Although it's very possible that the goddess does all these great things and miracles exist on this planet because magic exists on this planet, so miracles could technically be another form of magic. But the whole curtain thing just rubs me the wrong way. That's my feeling so far.
You will also, in time, succeed Lord Simon as advisor to the mining venture, I hear. The Hierophant would hear your true thoughts on the endeavor.
Okay. I fear the intentions of the 3 nations are not aligned. I sense a storm is brewing on the horizon.
I fear the intentions of the 3 nations are not aligned. I sense a storm is brewing on the horizon.
Lord Serenoa, is that not a slight to our efforts in this endeavor?
Even so, I will not deny my curiosity. Pray, tell us more.
I'm going to say Aesfrost is in a bad time.
While we may indeed be working together, our motives differ. There's no disputing that. But we must accept that reality and join hands if we truly wish to enrich our nations.
Yeah, basically I'm saying it doesn't matter that our goals are different.
I see. So you believe in freedom and competition. However, in such a world, only the strong will thrive and the weak will weep.
Even so.
Lord Serenoa, the Holy One wishes for peace and equality across all Norzelia. It is our hope that you will trust in the Holy State's good intentions.
Of course.
Of course.
The goddess always watches over those who believe in her. May you all receive her divine protection.
I apologize for visiting you in secret, but there is something I must ask you. I have heard that the people of Hyzante live in equality. They say the goddess showers blessings upon those who follow her teachings. But is that the only reason?
Oh, a studious one you are, Prince Roland. King Regna has raised you well. Of course, the goddess's teachings are at the core of the equality our citizens enjoy. But there are many measures taken by the Holy State to ensure the happiness of our people.
Minister Lila's Ministry of Medicine, which dedicates itself to the study of preserving life, is another example of this. The results of their research have allowed many people to overcome illness and injury and live long, healthy lives.
Fascinating. I would like to hear more about Hyzante's medical discoveries.
I see we managed to pique your interest. Minister Lila, I leave our guests in your capable hands. Pray, show them around the ministry, and let them admire Hyzante's pursuit of life and magic.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he asked for my honest opinion. I say that everyone's aims are not the same. Your aims might not be bad. I'm not trying to say your aims are bad. What I'm saying is that it's possible that you're not exactly being as honest as you could be. That's why you always got to look around the map. What I was looking for, is there a way to see a quick select option of lists? I guess not, you just have to look around the map. Okay, so White Home Castle. Fanny and Cordelia talk about the brother Roland in his absence.
Brother, where is Roland? I've yet to see him today.
And you shan't, for he has left. Took it upon himself to join the mission abroad.
He did? I see.
Again, prioritizing his personal wishes above his station. Is there no end to his selfishness?
You haven't any love for him, have you?
Love? I would rather think of him as little as humanly possible.
How can you say that? He's family.
Royal family, and our duty is to the crown above all. Do not look to Roland for inspiration if you wish to carry yourself in a manner befitting your station, dear Cordelia.
Brought about as a human being, though. The whole reason why peasants start hating royalty is because they act like that shit. Where there's no sense of common ground between the two. Obviously they're extremely privileged, extremely wealthy, but if they can understand the needs of the common people, then things tend to go better. House Wolfort is invited to the Ministry of Medicine, though Frederica cannot help feel she's less than welcome in their midst. Well, I mean, this is true. I'll do my best, my dear, to help you if I can.
Look, a Rosellan. I heard she's an envoy from Glenbrook.
Be that as it may, is her kind even allowed to enter our halls?
I can only assume she received special permission, since Minister Lila's showing her around.
Ironic, considering the wishes of us researchers are hardly ever granted.
What a splendid facility you have here. I can see why your nation excels in the medical arts.
Normally, only ministry staff are allowed in. Having outsiders view our work is unprecedented.
We cannot thank you enough for your generosity.
If I heard correctly, it sounds like you are researching life itself.
That we are. In order to cure illnesses and injuries, we must set our sights high.
Even illnesses deemed uncurable in other nations?
There is no miracle panacea in this world, but we like to think nothing is impossible.
Wonderful. And would you be willing to share those results with others, should you achieve them?
If you believe in the goddess's teachings, yes. At least, That is what I would expect the Holy One to say.
Minister Lila, the preparations for the experiment are complete.
My apologies, but I must get back to work. You are free to take a look around. However, I ask you to not enter the restricted areas.
Of course, nothing is free in the Ministry, nor anywhere in Hyzante. And of course, when people are forced to adhere to teachings, there are some who will resist.
Who might you be?
Just a researcher, nothing more.
There may be some unrest in Hyzante after all.
What's his problem?
Serenoa, I could use some fresh air, if you don't mind.
But of course, let us take a break outside.
How are you faring, Frederica? Better than before, thank you, but I should like to rest in the shade for a spell. But of course, rest as long as you like. You should take a moment to get to know the city. Some merchants over from business during the exploration phase may be selling rare items you do not find the provision at the encampment. It would be wise to speak with any shopkeepers you meet. Thank you. Alright, my love, what is happening? I always knew that the goddess and her followers looked upon the Vazal with disdain, yet I cannot help but worry for my people. I find it difficult to understand why in this nation that touts equality the Vazal must suffer such discrimination. Because it is discrimination. Christopher's ancestor did something so unforgivable that he had to earn the goddess's forgiveness. But the Vazal had committed those crimes have long since passed. In House Wolfort, people are judged by their deeds and not the circumstances of their birth. Yeah, basically don't victim blame yourself for something that your generation ancestors did like hundreds of years ago. Otherwise the other people will literally never let you get over it, or move on. From the source to the shield and the thriving city between them, I can scarcely decide what has me most impressed. I can imagine that people feel the same way judging by the smiles on their faces. As with most things though, looks can be deceiving. I'm not sure that everyone is happy here. My problem with the idea of like true equality in general is that humans are inherently selfish. So everyone could be equal, but I might want to be a little bit more equal than everyone else, and at that point the whole system falls apart. Have you seen the great big wall around the city? That's called the Goddess's Shield. It protects us from the assault from any who would do us harm. Welcome, how can we be of service today? Fire stones? It's like an item that lets me do things. Oil jugs, stone, timber, large HP recovery, and then I can sort it into sections. I don't think I need any of these. I might buy stone. I think these are either cheaper. I can't remember if they're cheaper or the same price as in the actual shop, but I await your next visit. Hyzante is a blessed nation, one where everyone lives in peace. But if you happen to see anyone suspicious, be sure to alert to the nearest sentry. Could the streets really be that safe in a city this wealthy? Wish I could say the same of Glenbrook. Speaking of which, we should get ourselves some souvenirs before we head home. I'm sure your father would be happy to know you thought of him. The source? Sorry, can't say I don't know much about it. It's a sacred place to select few you're allowed to enter. The source? What are you talking about? The goddess's teachings condemn the Vazal to backbreaking labour at the source to atone for their crimes of their forebears. I know it's the way of their nation, and yet it doesn't sit well with me. Pray, take care of Lady Frederica. I've no doubt this weighs heaviest upon her. I'm sure it does. Must be nice having freedom to roam about another's nation. Wait, are they not allowed to leave? Are the people of Hyzante stuck here? The goddess is on our side. Should another war arise, I know she will ensure the holy state's victory. In Hyzante, the goddess's teachings determine where you work. Even at the Ministry of Medicine, you're only allowed to research subjects decided by the goddess, though I cannot deny the significance of their results. It's seeming a bit more totalitarian than I first thought. Minister Exam is always thinking of ways to make our nation even greater. He may be young, but he's still a role model to us all, though I see he views Minister Sworsley with distaste. I've heard the Minister Exam was in charge of military and diplomatic affairs, but it seems he goes above and beyond for his nation. Can't help but wonder whether there's versions to Minister Solsley's stem. Exile Marshal. Everyone in Hyzante knows the goddess's teachings. Obey the teachings and serve your nation and you shall receive the goddess's blessing. It is not wealth that drives Hyzante, but the faith and happiness of her people. What is it that brings the people such happiness? I thought the answer was different for everyone. The answer is simple, following the teachings. Do so and you should be blessed by the goddess herself. All who live in Hyzante see the happiness comes with these blessings. I see. Thank you, Minister. Do the saintly 7 other people completely under their thumb? Yes. This is just between you and me, but not everyone is happy with the Hierophant, though I honestly don't understand why. Hyzante is a wonderful city. Please enjoy your time here to their heart's content. However, I ask you not to interrupt Minister Storsley's work, and please stay away from the source. Okay, just don't talk to him then. Troll on the source all his time. Source is just ahead, but you'll have to turn back only there's a proper mission can enter. I must ask you to turn back. Can I pass through here? Yeah, but you telling me I can't do something just makes me want to do it more. Now, it might not make Serenoa want to do it more, but it makes Joey want to do it more. Because what are you hiding? Besides slave labour, which is I was going to say it's a bit of a no-no, honestly. It's probably not the best idea. I'm not sure these people are going to be pleased about me entering their house. It's thanks to the Hierophant we want for nothing. Nothing? None of you want anything. That's what you're saying. I just find that hard to believe. I guess I'm indoctrinated by, you know, Western values of everyone wanting everything all the time. And the entitlement that comes with that. The goddess decides what those in the Ministry of Medicine to study, so they do not squander their time pondering it themselves. Yeah, but that also kind of negates, you know, free will. I guess they're not trying to say that free will is important, so... Who am I to judge, honestly? Oh, nice stone. For me? Now, I don't know if you ever actually come back here to find these things, or whether if you miss them, they're gone forever. I'm sure all of them are not so important that if you miss them, you're going to feel like a dickhead. It's not just going to be like a random ice brand in one of the chests and I miss it forever. Probably. I don't know, but... What is it that makes people so happy here? I wish I knew. I guess being born the right person, I guess. Like, if you're born Rosellen, I can't imagine your life is particularly happy. Even in this place that's supposed to be so good and perfect. Just don't see it myself. Okay. Goddess teaching contains of... Yes, I don't know. I don't know. It's a bit... Everywhere has its problems. That's the thing you got to remember. I'd best regroup with the others. Yeah, every single thing on the planet has its problems. Nothing is perfect. Even something seemingly perfect is not perfect.
We got our hands on a fine souvenir thanks to Lady Frederica.
It is quite the feat indeed. Serenoa has terrible taste when it comes to gifts.
Hey.
Thank you indeed, Frederica.
It was my pleasure.
Should we ask Minister Lila about what ails Lord Simon?
No. Even now, Lord Simon commands great influence. We cannot let others know about his condition.
I understand. Not even our allies can know of our weaknesses, lest they use them against us.
Indeed. We cannot risk exposing ourselves to such danger, for the young lord's sake as well.
What was that?
It appears there is a stir around the ministry.
I shall investigate.
A battle has brewed. Okay. Any of the missions going on at this time? Any of the goings on, I should say. Recommended level 4. What turns out I am level 4, so that's good, isn't it? Right, a scream resounds through the Ministry of Medicine. House Wolfort arrives on the scene shortly after to see. Or to see... Someone been murdered. Yes.
Anna, what happened?
Some researchers at the Ministry ran off with its secrets.
To think my ministry was infiltrated by unbelievers.
Unbelievers?
Heathens who reject the goddess's teachings.
At their head is a researcher named Plinius, who escaped with some of our most valuable findings. You must retrieve these documents for us, Exham.
Consider it done. But they could be anywhere in town by now. I will need all the eyes I can get on the lookout.
I must remain here at the Ministry. Their spies may still be among us.
Minister Exham, we would be happy to be of service.
We are in your debt, Lord Serenoa.
The men we pursue are researchers, proficient in the arcane arts. The insight of one versed in their ways would be invaluable to us.
Take Corentin with you. He is one of my most talented researchers. Corentin, you are to go with House Wolfort and help them retrieve our research from Plinius.
As you wish, Minister.
I'm not so sure that he's on their side.
All right, my friends. The pursuit begins.
I'm going to keep a close bloody eye on him. Right.
The honor is mine.
As you command.
You can only bring one of them.
Understood.
You have to come. So, that's fine. These three are recommended because they're good at what, like, I guess enemies in the area are weak to whatever they do. I know you'll be okay for one more mission. Right, so. You guys are with Exarm. Exarm should be, like, more than powerful enough to kill everything in the mission, probably. So, oh, I could bring everyone in the central offensive. But I don't think I need to. I think this is okay. Go down the side flank. Alright. Defeat Plinius and you'll win. Lose all allied forces and you'll lose. So it's a kill the commander mission. Commence the battle? Yes. Battle begins.
Plinius, give yourself up. There is no escape for heathens like yourself. Even attempting to steal our nation's secrets is a grave crime. One I know you have not forgotten.
This research is my life's work. I have poured my blood, sweat, and tears into it. What is so wrong with treating it as my own?
Plinius. Such an untainted passion for knowledge cannot hope to survive here.
I had heard that Hyzante was a land without strife. It would seem that was too good to be true.
We mustn't allow Plinius and his lackeys to get away. After them!
You can enter simulation mode by pressing the A button on a unit other than yourself. This allows you to test the consequences of various actions and select a unit without actually performing them.
Charge!
Right, so if I go here, they're going to start casting super magic on me. Right, are the enemies on the right flank too? No, they're all grouped up on the left, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. No, 9 maybe? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Plinius is here, so he's the commander. He's level 6. Right, I'm going to group up a little bit. Or at least be in a position to group up.
So Ice heeds your call.
Haven't we met before? What is your name?
I'm no one of note, I'm afraid. You must have me mistaken for someone else.
You leave me with no recourse.
We're all magicians.
The hunt is on.
So we do not want to be grouped up. Wish I could put them in like Overwatch, that'd be good. Okay, classic haste.
I must keep fighting.
Forward!
You can attack me from here too. Can I control X-Arm too, or is he like a guest and I can't control what he does?
I see a path to victory.
Everyone move up. You've got time mages too.
You won't beat me!
I'm trying to be careful about what I actually do. These two will attack me. That's fine.
To victory!
Next time I'll be able to move further.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Shall we begin?
Okay, X-Arm's going to go in. Okay, then I've got to help
Let
him.
me show you what I've learned.
Now then, to work.
Cadentin. Icy Breath. Ice magic damage to all enemies within range and freeze the ground. Frosty Fetters. Deals us damage to single enemy, you have a chance to silence them 2 times, freeze the ground. Okay.
I do not miss.
Yes, very effective.
Safety, please.
My turn.
Alright. We're moving up. Being a bit passive.
The hunt is on.
Can I hit you from here? I can. But I really want to stay on high ground if I can help it. I guess we'll move down here. Let's just go down the left-hand side.
They have to survive.
Forward!
I'm going to let myself be flanked, I bet. Well, I've got to get into an attack range at some point.
I see a path to victory.
Let's face Roland's strength. He's already pretty strong.
Time to strike.
Ready for more!
Haste again. Can he be double hasted?
I needed that.
I guess it just keeps increasing speed, so...
Realize the gulf between ends here.
Oh, you're the XP stealing bastard.
I shall do what I can.
Okay.
Be at ease.
You have my thanks.
My growth is plain
Nice.
to see.
I will end this.
You do a scorch, but there's no point. There's nothing to scorch, so...
You won't beat me!
Alright. Am I really going to do this? I know what I want to do. I want to provoke them.
Come and get me!
So, it falls to me.
So they're going to have to come and attack. Let's see, so it's going to make a lot of the ground icy. Only one of them can attack me. Yeah, he's going to have to attack me with physical, which is not the way he wants to do that. I'm going to go come down this side and help.
Very well then. Freeze!
This battle is ours.
Remember that they're all mages.
From where shall we strike?
So they're all going to do magical things. Puddle. Puddles are formed when it rains. A fire attack is cast on snow, frozen squares, and ice attack is cast on squares. Effects of lightning attacks travel through puddles, damaging all the units standing on them. Puddle. Okay, good.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Let's increase defense.
Let us steal our defenses.
That'll do.
Okay, you're a healer as well.
I will end this.
It's very possible I'm just supposed to try and kill as soon as possible. Also, that puts... it's not true. The mages aren't weak to magic.
It worked!
A pathetic state I'm
in. Let me heal your wounds.
Okay. I need a cure. Exam.
Allow me.
You have my thanks.
Now then, to work.
Alright, so. Let's do a bit closer. I guess I could freeze both these guys.
Yes, very effective.
So the enemies, the weakness of 2 units at once. Yes, the guys with the big sticks are actually like healers and time mages, so they are not too scary. So I'm basically safe now.
Come on!
If I run up here, only he can hit me, and he's only going to be able to physically attack me, so I'm not bothered about that. That's what I wanted to do that for, so I could come and attack him like this.
You're wide open.
You're wide open.
Onward and upward.
Rush. Okay.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Now I'm strong enough just to basically kill you instantly.
Here.
Bonk. You're a mage too. Okay, you're gonna hurt. But not too bad.
Time to take flight.
Considering I can just shoot, I could kill him. I could try and blind. I mean, blinding someone who casts magic is not a good idea.
This ends now.
They're not gonna care too much about that.
Very well then. You will regret ridiculing me. The price for such insolence is your life. Take this! Ah! Wasted time!
I see a path.
It's a big boy attack. Alright then. Smack him with the cane.
Now!
Bonk.
My knowledge grows deeper.
Welcome to level 4.
You are not worthy of my time.
Exam will help.
There's no joy in an
still
easy
stand.
victory.
Okay. We scorch both these guys. They're resistant, but the big boss man is actually weak to it. And I think he's weak too. Yeah, so I can kill him like this.
2 ashes.
Bye bye.
I will do what I must.
Got flame shield. You're going to do what you do. That's fine. Remember, they have to use ability points too, so they don't always have enough to do magic.
Let me heal your wounds.
Right, so who is very weak? Federica's not doing too great. And she's at the front line, so
Allow me.
I'll cure her. Normally I'd cure
Fighting.
Eredor, but he's in the back. He's okay.
Falls to me.
If I kill you, then that's another mage dealt with.
I see through you.
And he has used all of his juice, so he can't really do anything to me.
It's only a flesh wound.
Okay, if you get this, increase your sprint speed.
Show me what you're made of.
Give you a bit of XP, you know, just a little bit of something. You'll kill them, that's okay, I don't care.
I won't lose.
Right, so what is rush? I can move in a straight line 4 squares away and kill or hit anything that is 4 squares away. Right, we're going in.
Then where shall we strike?
We're engaging the enemy.
Here I come.
Shoot them.
Yeah! Victory is ours.
You leave me with no recourse.
You can't do anything. You only have shitty magic.
Between our skills.
Let us pry out their weakness.
If I use this and buff strength again.
I have your back.
I shall do my best.
Then when I do a rush, it'll be real good.
Allow me.
Alright then, buddy. Flame shield raises fire resistance. Okay. Ooh. Let's get into a position where we can do something next time. Oh no, you'll burn me. Whatever will I do?
Shall we begin?
Ask me if I care. The answer may surprise you. The answer is no.
Allow me.
I owe you.
So,
Okay, this is what I wanted to do with you. Because you haven't got any magic either yet. Yes, please. Go ahead.
Charge!
You fools! You've left yourself wide open.
You don't stand a chance.
Bonk bonk.
Come at me.
Right, went forward. You're going to heal again. It's fine. You can heal every turn.
Forward.
So. But you didn't heal? Why not? Fair enough.
Perish.
Bonk.
Now.
Nor fool you, I guess.
The hunt is on.
I could blind arrow you. I could also just shoot.
Yeah!
You leave me with no recourse.
But you've still got... Yeah, you've still got this move you could do.
Damn it! You are not
We're
worthy
okay.
of my time.
You'll do some good damage.
I deliver you to the goddess.
I fight for peace.
You're obviously stealing my magic, but that's... I'm stealing my, my XP. But I'm, you know, I'm hitting them, so it's all good.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Bonk.
Now, that seemed to work.
Where was I?
End this turn here.
Cool heads shall prevail.
I'm going to do 2 shitty attacks, but that's fine.
Very well.
I struck true, just as I planned.
Okay.
Charge!
Then Roland come in and super kill.
It ends here.
I've been waiting for this.
I have destroyed all foes. What is left to achieve besides victory?
Push on through.
This battle is ours.
Okay, you can go here. Take that.
When a wolf is cornered.
I'm not dead yet. And you have no magic left, so you can't do much besides attack.
You leave me with no recourse.
Shall we begin?
Let me show you what I've
I'm
learned.
coming. Bonk.
Time for some research.
Can't go there yet. The next turn.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Yes, of course. Let's increase your
I
attack.
have your back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright.
Let me heal your wounds.
Let's heal Roland. He's the next biggest healer.
Thank you.
When they do the Icy Breath next, it's going to be a massive Icy Breath.
Brace yourself.
Like an absolutely gigantic one.
Come at me. Show me what you're made of.
I can beat both of myself though, I'm not
The
too
hunt
bothered.
is on.
Right. Can I attack you from here? No, not yet. I need a bigger bow, or bigger range.
The situation is grim.
The situation is dire. Well, I can avoid that by just running away.
You are not worthy of my time.
They have to survive. Cold wind blows.
Yeah, it's a big old attack.
Where was I?
But, again, they can't kill me in one go yet, so
Let me show you what I've
I'm
learned.
not too concerned about it, honestly. The boss man is weak to flame. That's a good time.
Please, heed my call. It worked.
Get killed.
I see a path to victory.
Just start, like, wailing on the boss.
Charge! My lance strikes true. Did you see that?
Let me heal your wounds.
I mean, he used his Ice Breath again, so he actually can't do anything to me again.
Be at ease.
So, I'm not too worried. I mean, he can run away, but
The hunt is on.
he can only run so far.
Darkness
I'm not
engulfs
sure
you.
blinding's going to matter to him.
Carefully.
Right. So, Manoa, you're basically done this mission.
You won't beat me.
Can I provoke him? I mean, unlikely, but I'll try.
I'll be your shield.
Usually they're immune.
Realize the gulf between our skills.
It falls to me.
I wonder if Quentin will actually join us.
I won't give up.
You hit pretty hard for a random
I fight for
physical
peace.
attack.
For victory. Huh. Wait. Yes.
I see a
Got him.
path to victory.
Kinda have to kill him this turn, though.
What would Father do?
They're good.
But I'm better. Otherwise, they're going to just do the big kill.
Now. Wait. Yes.
Realize the gulf between our skills.
He's gonna... Oh,
Here I
he was
come.
almost going to kill him. Shoot him! Goodbye, sir! Bonk. Bonk.
What have we here?
Luckily, it doesn't matter.
Yes. My goddess. I'm not your pawn. I am merely...
Exquisite spoils. Victory! Yeah. Thank you. I got kudos mostly for utilizing high ground, performing backstabs, and exploiting weaknesses.
What did you hope to do with our secrets? Sell them for riches?
No. We wished only for freedom in our research. Knowing we would be granted no such liberty here, we were left with no choice.
I see. You rebel against her teachings, as I suspected. Take them away. You have our gratitude, Lord Serenoa. We could not have apprehended the heretics without you.
What will happen to them now?
They will be punished for their wrongdoings, of course. Defying the goddess's teachings is the most grave crime one can commit in Hyzante.
I see now. Equality here stems from their thorough elimination of heretics.
You did well, Corentin. For your efforts, you deserve a reward.
If you insist, I do have a request. I would like permission to embark on a journey. I wish to learn more about the medicines of other lands.
Greater knowledge of medicine would prove useful in our studies of life. I will consider it.
We will take our leave here.
Master Corentin, thank you for your help today.
There's something I would speak with you about. Do you have a moment?
Yes.
This place is too conspicuous. Let us talk elsewhere.
You wish to leave Hyzante?
Yes. I wish to study magic, not medicine.
But just before, you spoke of wanting to observe medical treatment in other nations.
Merely a pretense to gain permission to leave. We cannot research freely in Hyzante. We are simply tasked with fulfilling our designated roles. Furthermore, no matter how revolutionary our discoveries may be, the world at large will never know them.
You mean to say you tire of Hyzante's secrecy?
You're not much different than those so-called heretics, then. Could it be you feel some connection with them?
To tell the truth, I was well aware of Plinius' plan. But I was a coward, one who could neither stop nor join them. And because of it, I ended up capturing those with whom I sympathized. I wish never to feel this way again.
And thus you mean to leave the Holy State entirely?
Yes, I have no intention of returning to the Ministry. Which is why I must ask if you would allow me to journey with you, as a member of House Wolfort.
My lord, while he may be a unique character, he undoubtedly possesses a great understanding of the arcane.
There is one thing I must know. Would you be troubled traveling alongside my betrothed, knowing her heritage?
Not at all. I'm abandoning Hyzante, and the goddess's teachings with it. On the contrary, Lady Frederica's magic fascinates me. I would love to learn more about it.
But of course.
Very well then. Welcome to our ranks, Corentin. Pursue your studies to your heart's content. I only ask that you put them to use on House Wolfort's behalf.
Of course. You have my thanks, Lord Serenoa.
Corentin joined your forces. Yeah, but isn't Lila going to be like, what the fuck? Corentin's aptitudes in battle. Freezes the field and slows enemies with ice magic. Freeze squares, hindering enemy movement, creates icy obstructions. Now, if I was Lyra, I'd be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't just take my researchers. Okay, right. let's have a little look at our stuff. Yeah, so Quentin is our newest mage. Needs more stuff going on to achieve greatness in battle. Needs more attacks. Always go to the encampment. Hello, Quentin. How you doing? Lord Serenoa, you could debt of gratitude. At last I may pursue my research free from the Ministry's stifling orders. I'm a student of ice magic, particularly the fascinating crystalline structures of the ice itself. You see, as the surface melts across a liquid layer forms, and forgive me, my lord, I find magic to be a fascinating topic of conversation. Though I'm a but scholar, I persuade you I prove that ice magic has its place on the battlefield. I'm sure it does. Welcome, welcome. Right, nothing yet. Right. So you said when I was level 10 I could upgrade. Well, Lord, how can I help you today? A cursed cask? So I can get a quietness point plus. So now when I buy these I can do stuff. You can use them once in battle. But not yet. Until next time. Indeed. Right, so if I go to roster, go to here. I've got to relearn where all the things are. Hello. Welcome, my lord. Have you ever weapons I need attention? Yes, this is what I wanted, to upgrade my weapon. I need 6 iron and 500 money. Of course, it's only dead cheap for other people. Timber and stone, fibre. The Anna's weapons is what I want. And I guess Huet can get stronger as well. Yeah. Okay. Get a silver for that, then quality iron after that. Okay. So I imagine there's no way I'll ever get enough to actually upgrade everything. But maybe one day. Alright, so let's save. I'll see you guys next time. When we go beyond and return home, hopefully. See you then, goodbye.